This is the FCTO Daily Forex News Report for the 15th of May 2013. The US dollar extended its recent rally together with US equities and treasury yields overnight and stayed firm in the Asian session. The Dow Jones and the S&P 500 jumped to new record highs of 15,215.25 and 1,651.1 respectively. Asian equities followed, with the Nikkei breaking the 15,000 handle for the first time since 2008. 10-year yields extended last week's rise to close at 1.952% compared to May's low of 1.614%, while 30-year yields jumped to 3.163% compared to May's low of 2.810%. The dollar index also rose to as high as 83.68. In the currency markets, the greenback strengthened against all other major currencies and has been strongest against the Aussie, Kiwi and Swiss Franc so far. Whilst Euro-US dollar also dipped to 1.2912, Euro was the second strongest currency this week and is up against other major currencies except the greenback. While we expect dollar to maintain momentum, there are a number of important economic data releases from Europe that will determine the relative strength of European majors, in particular Euro and sterling. Germany, France and Italy will release Q1 GDP data today. France and Italy are expected to stay in recession with 0.1% quarter-on-quarter and 0.4% quarter-on-quarter contraction respectively. The German GDP is expected to grow 0.3% quarter-on-quarter. Eurozone GDP is expected to stay in contraction and contract 0.1% quarter-on-quarter. The main focus will be on firstly whether the German GDP will disappoint, and secondly whether French GDP will beat expectation and turn positive. From the UK, the Bank of England inflation report and employment data will be released. This will be current bank governor Mervyn King's last inflation report, and there are expectations of some revision in forecasts and could add to the case for the central bank to maintain the asset purchase target of £375 billion. Meanwhile, the claimant count is expected to drop 3,000 in April, while the unemployment rate is expected to be unchanged at 7.9% in March. Separately, the Swiss will release PPI and ZEW figures. From the US, focus will be on the Empire State Manufacturing Index and industrial production, while PPI and the National Association of Home Builders Housing Market Index will also be released. For all the news affecting the market throughout the day, join us at forexcurrencytradingonline.co.uk. That's forexcurrencytradingonline.co.uk.